Well, as many of you know, Jamin and Micheal are wrapping up their time on staff here at AWC, and so we want to wish them off with well wishes and blessings and thank yous. And so here are some video clips from different people in our church saying thanks. You've made a difference in our lives, and we wish you well on whatever it is that God is calling you to next. I want to say on behalf of me and the board and the church, thank you, Jamin and Naomi, Micheal and Jarah. Thank you for serving. Thank you for sacrificing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving this church. Thank you for loving this people. And thank you for honoring God in your service. And may He bless you in the next leg of your journey.
Jamin and Naomi, thank you for always having your house open for anyone who needs it at any point in time and allowing them to treat it as their own. And thank you for always being willing to lend an ear or some helpful advice in times of need.
Jamin and Naomi, thank you for always putting others first, always caring about us, no matter who, where, when, whatever it may be. You two always try and help others best you can.
Jamin and Naomi, thank you guys so much for serving at Amherst Wesleyan Church.
Hi there, we'd like to take this time to thank Jamin and Naomi for always making our family feel welcomed and getting us involved in things when we first began attending AWC. One thing I'm going to miss is Sunday mornings, is hearing Naomi's beautiful voice lead worship.
What I'm going to miss about Naomi and Jamin is definitely the fun and excitement they bring to youth every Friday. Their willingness really shows, you can tell that they always want to have fellowship with the youth and build relationships, and that's something I'm really going to miss, and that's made an impact on my years as a youth.
Naomi, I've really enjoyed being on the worship team with you this past year, and I'm really going to miss serving with you. You've been a really great leader.
What I'm going to miss about Jamin and Naomi? Nothing, really. Because I think if we focus on what we're missing, then we're missing the point of goodbyes. If we allow ourselves to be consumed by the sadness of what we're losing, then we can't focus on new opportunities ahead of us. My favorite memory of Jamin and Naomi? Probably, it's hard because there's a lot. I can't really say I can pin it down to one. All the times we've laughed, we've cried, all the positives, all the negatives, everything. I wouldn't change any of it for the world. It's all been the best when it comes down to it.
My favorite memory of Naomi and Jamin is definitely during Shipwrecked VBS. I don't know if you're going to remember this one, but I think it was the last night, and we were talking about worry and how Naomi was leading, I'm pretty sure, and Jamin comes up on the stage carrying a Rubbermaid, and he has like this whole dialogue about how he's such a worrywart and how he has all this worry to carry and how he can't do things because he's carrying all this worry. And that's definitely something that I haven't forgotten since Shipwrecked. Definitely one of my favorite memories of them.
Our favorite memory of you guys or with you guys has definitely been being able to be there during Caleb's dedication service. That was such a special time, and we're really glad we got to spend that and share that with you. All the best to you guys in your future endeavors.
Take care, you guys.
One of our favorite memories about Jamin and Naomi, there's so many. I can't think of just one.
I know Super Jamin.
Super Jamin Sunday mornings and Connect. We love you guys and can't wait to see what the Lord has in store for you all.
Well, hello there. Micheal and Jarah, first of all, I want to say thank you for over the years, whether it be through the Bible study that we're doing there now or youth over, I don't even know, 6 years. Thank you for bringing me closer to Christ and my Bible. I know that's always been a humongous focus, as it is with the church and everything. But yeah, you guys do it in a really fun way, and I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that a lot because you guys have really stepped me on my journey to knowing Christ as well as I can know him. So thank you so much for that.
Micheal and Jarah, thank you so much for your time, your dedication, and your devotion to all of us, your AWC family.
Micheal and Jarah, thank you for everything you do at the church and the youth group and everything you've done to help.
Thank you, Micheal and Jarah, for so generously giving up your time and your energy as you served AWC and the community of Amherst.
Micheal and Jarah, thank you for watching me grow up and helping me grow up. You guys have been a large part of my journey growing into the Christian I am today and the person that I am today. I've known you guys since I was in grade 6. That's when I started coming to the youth group. Even though I started a year early, you guys have always been there and you guys have helped me through everything, and I would not be the person who I am today without you guys. What I'm going to miss about Micheal and Jarah is the ability they have to just make you happy after a bad week. Having youth on Friday some weeks seemed like a task because it's been a really long week, but as soon as you get there, you just see Micheal and Jarah sitting there by the coffee table on the couch, and they usually had their food, and the second you got there, you knew it was going to be a better day. Your week would be better just by seeing their faces, because they'd laugh, they'd joke, they'd have these crazy games planned, or they'd have some type of lesson planned, and for those some weeks, it just hit you in the way you needed to be hit. And I'm going to miss out a lot about them, just knowing what some people needed and just doing it without even asking.
Well, what am I going to miss about you guys? Well, a lot, but mainly, I'm sorry, but it's going to have to be the laughter. I know I'm pretty easy to get laughing and whatever else, but you guys are jokesters. What can I say? Some of the jokes I will say I can't laugh at. Not even me. But a lot of them I gotta say I've laughed so much at some of those jokes over the years, and I still laugh at them to this day. So thank you for that, because again, it kind of ties into the first bit there. You guys are always fun.
What I'm going to miss the most about each of you is your energy, your light, your passion for the lessons that you learned, the spiritual gifts that you shared with each of us every Sunday, your beautiful smiles and your willingness to be vulnerable in front of each of us as you learn and grow through your faith and your Christianity.
The thing I'm going to miss about Micheal and Jarah is just having them there at the youth group and church, just having their friendly presence around, and Michael's jokes.
I'm going to miss Jarah and Micheal and our chats in person about the big and the little things happening in our lives. One of my favorite memories of Jarah and Micheal would be their Halloween costumes and how they've progressed as their family has grown over the years.
My favorite memory of Micheal and Jarah at AWC has to be the conundrum that escalated after Michael's chicken pun when we were playing Jackbox.
I think one of my favorite memories of each of you that I'll cherish in my heart and hope to have again someday is when we had the living room worship, having you both singing and sharing with us musically while your sweet little girl was running all around in her PJs. Very much fills my heart with warmth every time I think of that and think of all the ways that you shared, and I do hope to stay connected with you and see you as time goes by. Thanks. Best of luck, and God bless.
My favorite memory of Micheal and Jarah at AWC was, I believe I was in grade 7, but we went to Rally in the Valley, and this was in the New Brunswick Valley. And it was a weekend-long rally, and it was, the entire trip is like one of my favorite youth memories. It was incredible, but I have two specific parts of it that I would like to talk about. The first one was we did this photo scavenger hunt thing for each car, and so you had to do each thing on the list and get a photo of it, and the first team to complete it would basically win a bunch of candy for their hotel room. So the only girls on the trip were myself, my sister, and Jarah. So we had a really fun time, And one of the photos was we had to all stuff our bags and ourselves into the trunk of a car, and we had to fit, and they had to be able to close it. And that was our picture, was us shoved into a trunk of a car. We did it. Very uncomfortable, but there was surprisingly a lot more room left than we thought there would be. One of the other photos we had to do was we had to hide under a stranger's car in a parking lot and get a picture. So you had to make it look like you were run over by someone's car in the parking lot. So we were at the big stop, I forget where it was, in New Brunswick, and all of a sudden you just see a bunch of teenagers crawling under strangers' cars. And it was hilarious trying to watch all the teens do it and all the different people. Micheal and Jarah were losing it laughing, trying to get the photos of everyone. And then the last memory from that trip that I absolutely love, and I have memorized it completely, was Jarah, Ashley, and I had our own room as we were the only girls. And we had just gone back to our hotel room after the night. I think it was around 11 or 12. It was quite late. And we noticed that one of the bands that were playing, Manifest, was following us up the elevator and up the stairs. And so we went to our room and they were still behind us. And as we went to our room, they were right across from us. So we spent like the next 45 minutes to an hour kind of just stalking them through our peephole because they had their door open. They were like skateboarding up and down the hallways. They were like playing music. They set up their like amps, guitar, and like their drum kit, and they were just jamming out. And it was hilarious. Jarah followed them up and down the stairs by accident, went on purpose to go get candy from one of the vending machines or water. I can't remember which it was. But that entire trip was one of my favorite memories I have with Micheal and Jarah. Yeah. Thank you guys for always being there. I love you and I'm going to miss you.
My favorite memory about Micheal and Jarah has to be the time that they took us down there to the Annapolis Royal there. And we did that big camping trip. Even though I did sleep for about 85% of it, it was an amazing time. And again, ties into the first two things there, you know. We were at a church there for a while, and Micheal did a really good lesson, and Jarah and Micheal, you guys just lose it. You guys are the funniest couple out there, has to be, because over that weekend, even though I will say I was asleep 90% of the time, I laughed quite a bit, and you guys made that trip a lot of fun, and it's something I'm never gonna forget. So thank you for that, and yeah, I think that's the video.